Hello, my name is Sankhana Patel. I am a graduate student at University of Texas Arlington at College of Nursing. I would like to thank you for taking your time to attend this presentation. The book that I have reviewed is called Influencer: The Power to Change Anything, and the authors are Carrie Patterson, who has doctorate degree from Stanford University. He is a prolific writer, co-founder of Interact Performance System, and founder of Vital Smarts. Joseph Graney, he is a psychologist, acclaimed keynote speaker, co-founder of Unitas, a nonprofit organization that helps the world's poor achieve economic self-reliance. David Maxfield, he has a doctorate degree in psychology from Stanford University. He is also a leading researcher and speaker. Ron McMillan, he is a professional training and coaching, sought-after speaker, co-founder of Covey Leadership Center. And Earl Switzler, he is a renowned consultant and speaker for dozens of Fortune 500 companies worldwide. He is also a faculty member of the Executive Development Center at University of Michigan. The purpose of this book is to introduce influential strategies that the authors have been working for over 20 years to help people around the world to make the necessary change. The authors believe that all problems at any stage of life can be solved. The focus should be on how to deal with problems or take actions to resolve rather than relying on the law of nature. Learning methods and using comfortable strategies help bring a positive change in life. Target audience for this book would be business leaders, hospital staff, or factory worker, ordinary people. It's really anyone who is frustrated and wishes to alter their behavior for the better and who is determined to make a change in life. The strength of the book is it is a step-by-step process of implementing a change that is explained beautifully with real-life examples. The first step would be finding vital behaviors, that is, identifying key factors to develop useful strategies is critical. Creating a focused plan so these strategies can be applied accordingly. Implementing plan and ideas to achieve required results. The second is changing mind is necessary. People are often resistant to change. It could be from lack of skill, practice, or experience. The shifting mindset and having a clear goal is necessary. The third would be make change unavoidable. Change should not be an option. It is important to engage in necessary activities to initiate the change. Self-realization of boundaries that may hinder change and surrounding yourself with encouraging people is equally important. 4 is breaking down into simple goals. Having a big long-term goal can be daunting. It may lead to increased fear and anxiety, which can make goals hard to achieve. Breaking down end goal into a few smaller and short-term goals is always a key to success. And finally, changing the environment. It is a final strategy of the process that has the biggest impact on people. Therefore, surrounding yourself with positivity and expert influencers do matter. Changing environment changes perspective and failure doesn't seem an option anymore. All in one, it is an easy to read book that holds readers' attention throughout. All the steps are explained thoroughly with real life examples, and some of them are witnessed by the authors themselves. One of the weaknesses of the book, I would say, is the application of strategies and recommendations that have worked in past or for others may not necessarily work again. The treatment, one of the examples that is noted in the book is a treatment for an 18-year-old patient who has cystic fibrosis. The treatment wouldn't work, and upon investigation, the doctor realized that there were a lot other issues from her end that would hinder the treatment's progress. If the doctor wouldn't have investigated and has being firm on his treatment, it probably wouldn't have had positive outcome the way it did. Was the goal achieved? In my opinion, it did. The goal from author's perspective was to ensure that change is possible and right mindset, continuous efforts, and positive environment. I do agree that the goal was met as people felt comfortable and started to speak their mind. People were openly able to discuss the existing culture, how it violates work, and how they can become one functioning team rather than struggling individual. They started to share their stories, and which transformed simple words into a life learning experience. And meeting rooms started to have poster that reviewed skills employees would jot down whenever they have issues with higher management. So the goal was definitely achieved. I would recommend this book. While there are plenty of books on how to implement a change, this book lives up to readers' expectation by providing real life examples that are easy to read and understand. It does a good job at explaining and convincing that changes are possible at any age and stage in life. I would recommend this book to people who are willing to change the normal and are hesitant of shifting clumsy routine to a more structured setting. I would recommend keeping an end goal in mind, as it is important step in order to implement any change. And also, I would recommend to continue looking for new motives for encouragement once previous goals are met. I again thank you for your time to listen to me, and have a good day.